Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Queen's of Royalty podcast. I am your host, Boss Lady Coco. It is Thursday night. You all know that we comes on Tuesday and Thursday nights with the new episodes. And so we want you all to keep following the podcast because we have so much to bring your way. Tonight we have a very special guest that I admire 100% to the fullest, right? And so for all of you all that follows me, you already know some of the people that I have had on the show versus the people that are not on the show. Everybody cannot come on this show, but the ones that do come on, I have a lot of respect and gratitude for them. They mean so much to me. And so the young lady that I have tonight, she's going to come on. Some of you may know her. A lot of you do. And then some of you may not. So if you come on and say, I don't know who it is, you're going to find out who it is tonight. This lady is not new to the business. She is out there doing her thing. She's such a vibrant young lady. She's beautiful from what I've seen inside and out. And I need you all to hear what she has to say to the people. She's been in the industry for a while, like a lot of others have been out there. And so tonight, I want to bring her on and allow you all to see. But before I bring her on, I'm going to play at least one song, and then I'll bring her on. And as you come on, if you would do me a favor, go ahead and share at least once or twice, and tag at least a couple of people. If you're a sister that loves the sisterhood, we want you all to share so everybody can hear what my beautiful diva sister has to say. From the day I met her in person, one of the things that she say that just drew me to her is diva. And so if y'all can figure out who that is that says diva like that, she said in a way where she mean it, diva. So if y'all know who it is, I need y'all to text that name in the timeline if y'all wasn't nosy enough to see what I posted. I didn't get a chance to post the flyer. My flyer lady came in late and couldn't get to it. But I need y'all to type in the timeline, like, who is the person? And I might give y'all something. If y'all know the lady out there in the industry, I'm talking about this good old hot saucy music that says diva like that. And she will kick her shoes off too. So that's a hint to y'all that she will kick her shoes off. So if y'all can tell me who it is, I might give y'all a little something tonight. I'm going to play a song too. If I play this song, I'm going to give it away though, right? I don't want to give it away. I just want y'all to know. I see if y'all know y'all artists, the ones that y'all really like. Let me see. Who do I see in here? Hey, y'all. Hey, I see some names I don't know. I don't know that name. I hope you good in here though. If not, you're going to get blocked. But if you know who says that, hey, Teresa from Maryland, let me know where you guys are checking in from. I'm going to go ahead and play the song. I see some people in here already. I'm going to play a song that you all may or may not know. And then you can tell me if y'all know who says deep. Let's go right here. Let's go. Who is that? Hey, God's plan. Christy Scott. I need to see if y'all can tell me who this is. Y'all come on in the house. Come on in the house. Can y'all tell me who this artist is? All right, can y'all tell me who that is? Whose voice is that? I'm looking. I see some names on here that I know most definitely. Cheryl Jackson, don't say anything. I need to know if they know their music. That is not Drill C. No, Louisiana, that is not Drill C. I can't play the next song. I'm gonna play that song before I bring her on. I need to know if y'all know who voice that is. I need to know. Cheryl Jackson, I need you to be quiet. Don't say nothing, California. All right, let me see if I can give y'all. I can't give y'all that song because y'all gonna know who it is. Let me see. Look like somebody guessed it already. You all right, North Carolina? Look like somebody got it. One of the Blue Heart Divas got it. This girl got a lot of music out there. I saw one person said it. All right. Y'all got y'all figured it out. It is the one and only y'all, Lacey. Hey, girl.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
No, say it like you always said.
Hi, hey, Diva.
Yeah.
Diva.
That's who it is, y'all. The one and only. The one and only Diva. The Diva sister Lacey.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You gotta know, I don't hide what I like and see and feel. One of my favorites, like for a long, long time. I admire you like from every angle of what I've seen. And so, a lot of times people be afraid to say how they feel and what they see. But the way I was raised in the country, that's all you had to do was keep it real raw and 100, right? So that's just me. And so I appreciate you at the last minute coming on, and shout out to Jerry Flood for allowing this to even take place tonight. He was working with me while I was saying, can we? And he was like, yeah. So here y'all. So y'all show those kudos to Eva Lacey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So how's it going? I know you just had a situation with what's his name? How come Tucker's manager? What's his name?
Cliff.
With Cliff. And now we have another one with Mel. So I know it's rough out there, but you've been in the industry. Give us a little bit of something on that.
Oh God, I've been out here for a minute. If I tell y'all how long, y'all gonna start guessing how old I am. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I've been out here a long time. In this genre, I've been out here about 17, 18 years in this particular genre. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. And then before that, before I got into Southern Soul, I was doing background singing for a lot of artists, like the Jay Blackfoots. I don't know if y'all ever heard Jay Blackfoot, the Taxi Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, Taxi, take me to
I know who it is. Okay.
Yes.
So that goes way back,
That goes like way back. That was in the, was it early 2000s, I think. And then I did background for Milton before he passed. I was a teenager then at that point, a little teenager. But yeah, I've been doing this for a minute. And I've done background for Howard Hewitt. I don't know if y'all the I
Yeah, I
don't know
know
if y'all
him.
ever heard of him, Shalimar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Let me pause you for a minute. So now you're the first artist that I've interviewed or just talked to
Hmm.
that did background with the male artist. So that explains to me um, who Lacey is, because a lot of times when I talk to some of the female artists, they were back there with Denise Cassell, Betty Wright,
Hmm.
female artists. And so it does, the men, they have their own things. So it sets you apart from a lot of things that will possibly take place. So I get it now. Now I see exactly where you are right now. I see that.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, I
You,
don't.
you may not, maybe like, okay, maybe later on, Lady Coco said what? But when I hear, the majority of the females, they were behind female artists,
Hmm.
right? Doing background. But you're saying these men, and so
Hmm.
men are so different than we are as
Yeah.
women. And so now you having your own identity as Lacey Group, it makes sense. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm listening, and I actually I never looked at it that way. This is the first time that I'm starting to think. Okay, well, I have been singing more so with men than with women. So
Mm-hmm.
like backgrounding and stuff. So I don't think I've ever background. The only female that I know I've background, but she Ruby Wilson, she's passed away. She's going on now, but she was from Memphis, and we would do Bill Street a lot. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but she was the only female that I've ever background. You
So
know.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like sometimes it takes certain things to bring different little alter egos and our
Hmm.
little persona to ourselves. Like you background with men, and so men don't hold you back when you have a gift. They don't. They see your gift and they want to push you. Like, girl, go. You do this, do that, do this.
Yeah.
And they see your talent, so they don't try to stop you unless it's a man out there that's inferior of you being who you are, and he
Right.
wants what you're doing. Other than that, they're gonna tell you to go for it. You see.
Yeah.
And so I get it now because I'm telling you, your voice it over exceeds a lot. It probably over exceeds you sometimes. You know how you hear yourself. You looking at yourself like that, like really? You know what I'm saying? You hear people screaming and saying your name, but
Yeah.
then sometimes when you take a moment to just look at you, you view yourself and
Hmm.
you just in awe, like that's me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what has been your take on, like, I don't know your real name. I told
Lacey.
your real name is Lacey.
Yeah. It's
So
just.
you added the groove to Lacey, right? Lacey Groove.
Yeah. You know what? And I still don't understand where the groove come in at, but when I was on JEA record label, the Barcades with James and Larry Dotson, I was on their label for a minute. Instead of me using LACY, I just thought to drop the Y and add an E.
An E.
Right,
Okay.
just add another E. So instead, we'll add those two E's to it. So that's the only reason we did that. I don't know why. I think it just the look of it, the way that the LACEE looked.
That stands out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it just was something different.
Mhm.
So now the groove came from, I think, the Bruce Billups. He wrote the actual song Groove, and he also wrote Fire by that was him, and he did Fire with Vibrato. He wrote Fire for Vibrato. So when Groove came out, Groove was so hot. I don't. Oh God, it was just so hot back then. every time you turn around, it was like, oh, that's Lacey Groove. She did, that's the one that sing Groove. So that's pretty much how Lacey Groove come about. It was nothing that I, thought of in the beginning, because we never had a groove to it. It was just Lacey. And then Lacey Groove came about because of the song. So whenever people saw me, especially in Louisiana, it was just, there go Miss Groove. Look at Miss Groove. That's Lacey Groove, so that's how groove came about. It's so weird how things just start to
Right, but it goes together. Because it fits you though, Lacey, and then you add in the groove too. Even though it's a song, it's like you got that fire. Like, I don't even know why you ain't singing a song like Vibrato. She got that fire because you got that fire, girl. I don't even know how nobody keep up with you, because you just hold that. You hold it. Let's put it that way. You hold it, and it's good too to dare to be different. I post things on my page, and I see a lot of times you'll comment off of what I say, or you'll like it, and that just motivates me to just go some more. I'm like, oh, Lacey liked it, and Lacey said something. So that's when I feel like, you know what, Lady Coco, you're doing something right, because all female artists don't clap with me. They just don't. And I'm okay with it. And I tell people all the time, I said, I see one artist out there that's been just really motivating me, and she probably don't know. And I said, that's Lacey. And so to me, even if they don't give me the feedback that I want from them, I know when I see your name, it gives me a whole nother strand of hair to say, okay, Lacey, yeah.
You be doing your thing, honey. You do your thing. And that's what I like, because, it's like you're in your own lane. It's not like you're trying to, be or do what you see everybody else do. It's just like you're just doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
yes.
And I just like to see, it's like uniqueness. I like to see people show just that unique side of who they really are. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
and that's what I see in you. You got a dope side. It's so cool. I was like, oh, okay, look at her. Okay, I'm feeling you. So cool. Well, when I see you do stuff, or when I see you wear certain clothes, I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes. And but you don't see that, like, you get that support, and you don't see that person. You don't talk. We don't talk. We don't do anything. Like, I just follow you. You follow me. And so it encourages me to say, regardless of what people do, what they say or how they maneuver, I see a sister out there that's big in the industry doing her thing. You're not asking nobody to do anything, because I just see like you built your own, and now it's manifesting itself. Like, I don't know how you got started way back, and I'm gonna ask you about it. But what I see today, I know you started somewhere back there, and now today it's like, out of all the people that I see, I like it. I like it, and I like it. But I see you, and it's like, I like all of it. I like it when you come on and you have your dress down day. I see when you go to TikTok and it's just you in your moment. I see you on Instagram and you just pushing yourself through. I see you on Facebook and you just rocking it. You know what I'm talking about? So you don't find all the female artists like on all platforms just doing what they do. And I don't see you trying to mimic nobody, trying to be like nobody. You got your own thing, and it's pure. So that's what I like. That's what I saw. That's what I like, and that's what took me to Lacey. That's what took me to Lacey. Then when I saw you in California on Show J promotion show, I'm like, am I actually on a show with Lacey? I didn't know how to act anything, but I knew, I said, she gonna come out there and kick her shoes out. And I think that shoe kind of to me. But before you came, that first show, I fell on backstage, right? Before the show. Because they had it waxed down. And I was like, oh my God. I said, Lacey going, this is what I said. I said, Lacey gonna come on this stage and she gonna fall too. So if you could ask anybody that was out there, y'all make sure y'all tell Lacey, don't wear no heels on this stage, because she I just kept saying it, and I didn't see you before you got on stage. And you came out there, and the first thing you did was you kicked your shoe off, and you was like, "Diva, you all right?" I don't know who you kicked your shoe off to, and I said, "Okay, good." You took your shoe. So that's the picture I posted of us tonight from 3 years ago, I believe. I was thinking you was gonna come out there and fall like that. I busted my tail.
Those shoes were hurting my feet so bad I couldn't even think straight. I didn't know if I was going or coming. And Jerry
But
kept
you
saying, "Well,
kicked
just
them
wear the
off
shoe."
though. You kicked them off and then you tore that stage up. That's what you did. You kicked them off and you tore that stage up. So I'm gonna, out of all of the joking that we're doing, I
Yeah.
want you to go ahead, and just talk to the people. Give them, your background, being in Southern Soul, and up to date as to where you are right now. Then we'll go off into it some more. I'm gonna give you the floor. Lacey Groove, y'all. Uh-oh. Lacey, you frozen over there. Lacey is
Okay.
frozen. Okay,
I'm
there
back.
you go.
Okay. Okay. And say that one more time. Give them an up to date of okay,
Yeah,
because there's
yeah.
somebody.
Go back a little bit, like how you got started in the industry. It doesn't have to be
Ooh.
just Southern Soul, then bring us up to date. Because sometimes, you can be popular, and you might have a few people that don't know. So once
Right.
again, it's Lacey Groove. So she's gonna go back just a little bit how she got started and bring y'all up to date. And then I'm gonna play the song that I know everybody like with the lips.
Oh Lord. Um oh Lord. Okay, so I don't even think it was a Southern Soul for one when I actually started like really doing my own thing. I think I actually started with Archie Archie Love from the Barcades. He actually recorded the first song for me. Well, he did the whole CD called Songstress.
Mhm.
That CD should they I think they still have those CDs where they can still sell them or whatever, but it was entitled Songstress. So I do remember it. My first CD from them came out in 2006, and I remember going to the Jackson Music Awards, and I think I was nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year in 2006. So that's like way before this thing called Southern Soul came about, because it was just soul and blues pretty much,
Mhm.
because you
Mhm.
had the male waiters and everybody was still here. Milton was still here. Marvin Cease was still here. Denise LaSalle. Everybody was still, living. I mean, everybody was still here. So, and they probably didn't know nothing. I know it wasn't no Southern Soul at that time, but
Mhm.
and then I went from the Barcades to um, dealing with Mike Austin. He's out of Atlanta, so he's worked with a lot of artists like Anita Baker, and he's done. When I say he's done a lot of work with a lot of different, and then a lot of artists in the Southern Soul industry. Now he's done a lot of work for them. But Mike is just like family. So when I met Mike, I think Mike introduced me to Jerry, and then Bruce Billups did a recording on me. Groove was the song. He actually saw me sing in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That's where I met
Oh,
Denise, this lady named, she's a radio personality. Her name is Denise Brooks, a really good friend of mine. And
okay, Denise.
yeah, she's super, super cool. But I think I met her down there, and then I met Bruce, and then they heard me sing, and that's when Bruce was like, "I got a song, I got a song." I was like, "Okay." Him and Rashida wrote this song, and then he said, "I need you to come and record it at the house." So I went over, I heard the song, I liked it. It's different for me, but I like the vibe, I liked everything about it, and we recorded Groove in a day. In a
Really?
day, yes, we recorded Groove. Um, and I think it took us a whole day to do Groove. We did Groove because we was doing the little adding and taking away. Recording is not as easy as people think. So
No.
and then he had already did Brado. Brado was already hot. Brado was when I say fire, that he has the song called Fire, but he was literally fire.
Yeah, he is.
He was fire. And I mean, he was hot than cayenne pepper. So they started to put me on shows with Vibrato. After that, it seemed, I think Southern Soul started to surface. During that time, I think it just, the name Southern Soul just started to surface, and before you know it, everybody just ran with this Southern Soul thing, and then here we are. But I was singing with Vibrato for a long time, a long time. We was back and forth doing shows until I was able to branch off and do my own thing and get my own audience and stuff like that. So, and then after that, I mean, Jerry came along. Of course, I think I had met him already, but at that point we was traveling on this road. We was
Wow.
traveling. Oh God, woo, Jesus! When I tell you, we have done some traveling over the years.
Y'all
Some
done it.
money has been spent over the years.
So, so
And
speaking, so speaking of the money, so back then, did you guys find yourself spending more money than putting out more money than receiving money?
yes,
Talk
ma'am.
about that.
Yes, ma'am. It's and that's, you definitely have to spend money in order to make it.
Please
Don't
say
you
that
can't
again.
you can't come out here thinking that uh okay, so I don't want to step on no toes.
No, but we just,
I just know
we
where I can only speak on the situations as far as I'm concerned. It's dealing with me, but
right, right.
I see it's a lot of things that I do see. I just don't say anything because it's not my place. People have to learn things out for themselves. But
Mhm.
just knowing it takes money to make money, and it took us a lot of money. Well, it took Jerry a lot of money because I really didn't have much. I didn't have no whole lot of money. I was still working, doing in-home care. You know, dealing with my boys, and stuff like that. But trying to travel on this road, going 10 and 20. Now, keep in mind, I was living in Memphis at the time. So, I had to find a meetup point with everybody. And then once I found a meetup point, then I get in the vehicle with them and Mike and Bruce and Jerry and Librato. And we all just be rolling on the highway. And I'm talking about going from state to state. It could be 10 to 12 to 13 hours driving.
Mhm.
You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yes.
To get from point A to point B, just to go down there and promote yourself.
Right. To
Ain't no money.
promote yourself.
Ain't
Yes.
no money.
Just to promote yourself.
Just to promote. I'm talking about just to promote. You got to go radio, radio playing your music. You know what I'm saying? So, they probably say, okay, we got Lazy coming in, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm gonna say? No, I ain't coming because I ain't getting no money. I'm not doing that because I had a goal in mind. And the
Mhm.
goal was to be one of the hottest females. You see
And,
what I'm
and now
saying?
and now you and now you are. Now
And
you
be
are.
or even be considered as a
Right.
hot female.
Mhm.
It was a goal that I needed to accomplish, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I kept, because you still had, I think Karen was out. Denise was living. I mean, Denise was hotter. She was just
Yeah.
hot, period.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Hey,
wanted
Denise
to
is
be,
resting and she's still hot.
and she's still hot. You hear me? Shirley Brown was out. I just wanted to be in it, just in the midst. I
Mhm.
wanted my name to be in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
these were some
Right.
awesome females. They were grinders. They grind. So I figured, I was like, okay, if they grinding and they got to this point, then if I keep grinding, then I'll get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right,
don't expect no money. I stopped
right.
looking for money for a good little while. It took a minute before I was able to get money, because if you can't draw, you can't charge. You can't charge money that you can't.
Oh my God. But you know, now this is right here where we need to be talking about it. Like, it's a lot of artists out there. They want this, they want that, they want that, they want this. And a lot of times I don't even know you, right? So now you telling your truth on how you got started and then there was no money. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I admire you so much, because out of the females, you are the one in my eyes that has come and said what you said. And out of the males, it was Jeter Jones. Jeter Jones, I interviewed him probably about 3.5, almost 4 years ago. And he said, Lady Coco, he said, I did shows for over a year or more. And I didn't see a dime. I didn't get paid, but I wanted to get out there and I wanted to become known. He said, so after a year or so passed, that's when Jeter started seeing some money. And that's when he started calling himself Mr. Come, the king of trail right blues. You see, so if you can admit to that and take ownership of it, it's going to help somebody else, because now they're out there. Don't nobody know you. You can't even put $2,000 worth of butts in the seat, but you want 5,000. You want 5,000, but you can't even bring 1,000, not even two. You can't even bring 500, right? And now you feel some type of way. You salty, you sulky, you sulked all the way up, but you can't bring those people. What you see on social media, you go live, you get 1,000 views. That 1,000 views that you got online is not at the show. They don't see you. You don't see them. And they don't know nothing about you no more than you pushing that button and saying, hey, y'all, hey. But where y'all at? So y'all show ain't up in here. You see? And so that's why I know I admire you so much, because for you to come on here and say, I wanted to be known. I wanted to be recognized. I wanted to be in that seat. And it was no money. We out there. We rolling. You see, we rolling. But for these mofos that come in here now upside down, hanging off the ceiling, acting like, stop acting like my father always said you got to be about your business. And if you ain't about your business, you can just shut up, because don't nobody hear you. You just making a lot of noise. So go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D. Go ahead.
No, you good. Now I'm listening at you now.
No, because it's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'll use me, right? I've been sitting down doing this podcast, not this one per se, but interviewing everybody. I'm talking about all the way from Bobby Rush, you name it. I've interviewed them. And so when I saw these mofos are ungrateful and disrespectful and don't nobody know you, and I'm making you become known, and then now when I see you disrespect me and you can't speak to me, and I don't like her, I don't like you either. I don't like you either. It's just that simple, and it's fact. I don't like you either, because didn't nobody know you before you got on the platform. You see what I'm talking about? Didn't nobody know you, and all the people shared you out there, and then some promoters saw you. It's different than Lacey Groove. Lacey is known. All you got to do is go to all digital platforms and say, who is that? I don't know. All you got to do is go pull it up, and everything gonna start popping up. It's gonna pop up, all the music and everything. So you sit in a seat that a lot of them that's upcoming can't even touch. And so I told myself this. They don't know you as no artist. And then I told my other self that I don't even care. I really don't. Because I do what I do.
Right.
I care for what I do. Y'all don't give me a damn damn. And when y'all put some money in my pocket and I can go to the bank and cash that shit out, then y'all can talk to me. But until then, I don't care what you say, how you say, when you say what you say, I'm going to still do what I do. Right here. That's how that I come from a poor family. And we didn't have much. I say it all the time. We had chickens in the backyard. You had to go wring the neck off. You hear me? We had greens back there. You go chop them down. You got to clean
Right.
it. On Friday, they came around the corner with the truck with the buffalo fish. You can bust the bubble, but your mama going to show you how to clean. So if you ain't been in my shoes, you really can't tell me too much because I know where I came from. You see, we didn't have no wigs back then. They twisted your hair, and that's what the hell it was. Whether you like it or not, with that thick grease on it, that pressure come burning your scalp. That's what it was. You hear me? So when you graduate, you can change that wig for $9, like Lady Coco. You talk to me.
Okay.
Baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I feel how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, it is a business.
Yeah.
And there are people like yourself that has grinded and have paved the way for so many others. You might not know these females out here that might not say, Lacey, you know what? I respect you. You know, it's kudos to you because I see you. And that's me. I see you. You know, I didn't see you back then, but I see you now. And I see what you stand for. And I could go back and pull your name up. And I see so many songs. Like I told somebody, I said, this girl sings the blues. She sings gospel. She can sing something. So she can do anything. Then when you came out there to that dang on spring fling this past year with all that pink on flopping around, I said, that's what I'm talking about right there. MC Hammer said, you can't touch this.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
So all I'm doing, Lacey, I'm giving you your flowers while you live.
Thank you.
Don't nobody never tell you that, you know, you're an icon to a lot of us. I'm going to tell you that before the world tonight because we're streaming from YouTube and different platforms. And so people are going to see. So I just want you to know that I give you all that you deserve, even though I didn't know you back then. I know you now, and I've watched you at least for the past 5 years. And you have been such an inspiration to Lady Coco. And I mean that from my heart.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
To do.
You're welcome. So go ahead and talk. I'm done now.
Yeah, y'all, you about to give me sentiment.
Now,
I hope Jerry ain't watching because he get to watch it. He gonna call me a punk.
They don't give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? They want to give you all these flowers and roses and pedestals once you dead. You can't see all that. They running all in front of you with a casket. You don't see none of that. But why are you here? Why are you here?
That's right.
Why are you here? You can see it, smell it, and it's like, you know, I don't even know Lady Coco like that, but I do know every time I hear her voice speaking on Lacey, she say the same thing. Can't nobody make me change how I see you and how you have been an inspiration to me. Can't nobody make me change that. Not so.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not so.
Okay, you ready? I don't know what to say, man. Other than thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I don't take stuff, you know, lightly. You know, when people tell me they, you know, and I've had a few, you know, other people to say, oh, you've been such an inspiration. Oh, I just wanted to sing. Oh, Lacey is my girl. Oh my, you know, just so many people. I was like, oh my, I just can't, you know, just to to know that at some point in time I've touched somebody or somebody is trying to mimic something that I do, or I don't know. I just be grateful because, you know, I never looked at it that way. I just go out here. It's something that I wanted and I grind hard for it. And if I can give you any advice to the other females, you just have to keep grinding. Right now, things are changing, you know, because of the social media. And see, we didn't have, and I know people say, oh, she didn't say this over and over and over again, but we did not have social media. Social media is the easiest way to get popular.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media to get popular. We had to go and grind. We had to get on that road.
Mm-hmm.
We had to get on that road every weekend. And Friday, Saturday, and we be on our way back home on Sunday. Sometimes we do shows on Sunday, but we had to get out there and let people know who we were. Let the, you know, the radio people, they were supporting us as well. So we had to get out there. It just wasn't just getting a song and posting it, and people's gonna say, "Oh, okay, that's how to." Mm-mm, you got to go work that song. You got to work that song. So it's. I think a lot of them it has it a little bit easier than what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but thank God for social media. Although we, even the as they call some of them call us OGs or whatever. I don't know. Um, as the OGs are here now, we're trying to um maneuver or figure out the social media now, because that's why
Mm-hmm.
I be on it. I was like, okay, shoot. Now I'm grinding a whole nother way. The grind is different. Everything is changed. So now I got to try to learn how to do this, how to do that, how to put this in social media, how to do the TikToks and how to do all this, okay, how to get this
Oh, I
out.
think you done mapped it out now, Lacey.
I ain't mastered a lot yet.
Oh, yes, you. Let me tell you something. I see you on the TikToks. I see you on the IGs. And so you know what? The more you do it, the more it's gonna manifest itself because
Right.
they see you. Whether you know it like that or not, you doing it. And so that's your plus because you caught on to it. I heard you say that before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I see what they're doing. You say, okay, well, let me do this. You didn't say, oh, let me go be in competition. You said,
Oh
oh,
no.
I see what they're doing. Okay, so now let me step mine up a little. Let me do it. And so you're doing it.
Yeah.
You don't want to say it, and I'm gonna say it for you. You've over exceeded a lot of individuals out there. And what I like about it is, see, everybody's not gonna say it like I say and see it. You're humble with it too. You do it, you're humble with it, and somebody that might have a little jealousy or whatever, that's their problem. You don't show no with it. You don't. I'm gonna tell you what you did, and I had did something similar, but you came back and I saw that. I said, "See, I that's why I love me some lace. I don't care what nobody say." So
Oh Lord, what I do?
everybody was doing last $2. Everybody, they just tearing it up, and you came back with the oldies but the goodies. You was like, "What about this? What about that?" And then I came out there, I said, let me play around with a little bit of Denise DeSalle. And so when I saw yours, I said, that's what I'm talking about. You have to always dare to be different, you see.
Mm-hmm.
So you did it, and it drew me to you versus them damn last $2. Because everybody want to do a last $2. Johnny Taylor did last $2 how many decades ago? You see.
Are you talking about the social media thing I put up?
But you went out there singing. Who did you do? You did 2 songs. You did 2
Oh,
songs.
I was on a show.
No, you was on social media. And you did 2
Oh, you talking?
songs.
And you
Yes,
know what? And
you.
I think that went across the wrong way. I think because
No, it didn't.
there were a lot of people that had some, you had people that were saying something negative or whatever, and then they started talking about the wig, the weave, and or some on the side of the. I was like, Lord Jesus, that don't bother me. But at the end of the day, because I wear wigs, but it went across the wrong. The message was not. I'm trying to figure out.
It wasn't the wrong way. All you said this. You said, okay, everybody's doing last $2, which they
Right.
were, and they're still doing it, right?
I think it's
You
the way
said,
that I worded it, and I think a lot of people you had some people to get offended. That was not the intentions. But I was just thinking, okay, well, we paying homage to Johnny Taylor. Okay, what about Tyrone Davis? Tyrone Davis was the other song that I did. I mean, you still had Tyrone
yes,
Davis, and these guys were
yes,
all on the same label, on
yes,
Malaco label, and
yes,
they all had hot songs. But we all know Johnny was the hottest. We know
yes,
that. But then
yes.
I was like, okay, let's try another challenge. Let's do something. But it was just something, just something to just
But it was
they
still, it
bit
was
off of it, so it was fine.
but it was still good though, because I mean, it's like myself. I love ZZ Hill. Because my daddy loves ZZ Hills. I didn't know
Yeah.
nothing about it, but my daddy did it, so I loved it, right? So I love Denise LaSalle, but nobody say, Lady Coco, go out there and sing Denise LaSalle. I couldn't go out there and do no last $2 challenge because that ain't me, right? I said, I always dare to be different, so do somebody different. So when I did that, it kind of like it drew a whole brow of.
Yeah, people was like, oh, okay, so my last two. That seemed like, but you know what? I think everybody started singing it even more. Then I was like, okay, well, I guess at some point in time, I accomplished what I was trying to do, but it just, even though it didn't come out right, you know, I did accomplish the fact that I got, hey, social media, they was on it. That Facebook money was coming on through the door. I'm sorry.
So okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Lacey. We talking about the blues lovers, right? So, who is your favorite female blues artist?
I'm sure I have one.
This my
if I would say, I mean, a favorite would definitely be Betty.
Okay.
Yeah, Betty Wright was a person. Even when I first started, well, even before I got in Southern Soul, I was singing Betty Wright. The No Pains, the No Gains.
Give me your Betty Wright most, because we on stage now. Give me one. Just give me a snippet of Betty Wright. I'm gonna drink my wine. Hey, Fat Daddy. Fat Daddy checking in.
So that the Betty Wright, one of my it was no pain, no gain is one of the ones that, and we had a medley to go with that song.
Can we hear a little bit of it?
Y'all want to hear it? I'm
scared. Don't y'all want to hear it? Fat Daddy got the blues.
Don't want to hear me sing.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Don't y'all want to hear Lacey sing? Fat Daddy say, hey,
Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy, I got the blues. Hey.
Lord.
Come on, Lacey, give us some.
Because you know what? Everybody
can hear you.
A lot of people always would sing in Betty Wright. One of the number one songs everybody was singing Betty Wright. Either Clean Up Woman or Tonight Is the Night.
Give us yours.
I ain't want to sing it. That's why I never would do it even in some of my shows. I just did the No Pain, No Gain. So it'll be like, my baby and I back together again. Loving is better than it's ever been. If it wasn't for the trials we've been through, I never had the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake. We've got to prepare for some heartbreak. While I was learning my man, something you young girls might not understand. No pain.
What?
No pain.
Yeah.
No gain. Ah, no pain. No pain. No gain.
Y'all know who it is.
Y'all.
What Fat Daddy said sing?
Huh?
He said sing.
I did. I'm done. I can hear Jerry now.
Give us something, Lacey. Give us I love the acapella because that voice so strong. Come on, Lacey. Give us something. I'm gonna sit back like that.
I ain't about to do it again.
Don't do that one again. Do something else.
Well, the song y'all talking about Betty Wright.
Anything. It don't matter. They stay the same.
Who says? Oh, let me tell y'all another song I used to do, but I never ever did it on a show. And I was a fan of Gladys Knight. So this song right here was one of my favorites with her, Midnight Train to Georgia. I used to love listening to Gladys. So Gladys would be like,
here she go, Fat Daddy.
I ain't about to do it.
Fat Daddy's the thing.
He said, ooh, L.A. Proves too much for the man. Too much for the man. Couldn't take it, so he's leaving life. He's come to know He said he's going back to find, who was left of this world. A world he left behind not so long ago. Ooh, y'all. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
You better sing it.
Yeah. Oh, y'all. Say he's going back to find a simple place and time. I'll be with him. I know you will. On that midnight train to Georgia. Hey. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. World. I mean, you know, I love Gladys, so I was trying to stop it, but I couldn't stop.
And you telling all us that them telling you to sing. You ain't never did this song on no show.
Never.
Okay, so that means that you gotta do that because baby, don't be playing Lacey with nobody. Don't be playing. Give us another one. I don't know who it's gonna be. Y'all think she just did Gladys Knight better than Gladys Knight do?
Nah, I ain't did it better than Gladys. Gladys is a beast.
I guarantee you this. The Gladys came on here right next to you. They'll be saying, "Sing, Lacey," and she gonna tell you to sing too. Give us another one. I'm enjoying this. I'm having me a glass of wine.
I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let Fat Daddy come on.
What Fat Daddy say? I got the hey boss. Fat Daddy gonna come on.
Fat Daddy gonna come on here.
We're gonna have Fat Daddy on here. Fat Daddy, you need to come next week. Fat Daddy gonna come next week. He was
coming next week.
No, I'm just telling him he gonna come next week. Fat Daddy, he gonna come next week. Let's see what he say. Fat Daddy, we need you over here next week. And say, you better not be playing.
He gonna be like, hey, move to the left. Hey. Come on, Fat Daddy. Fat Daddy,
you, Fat Daddy, out there. Where were we at last year? I can't remember no more. I was on that bus and they was clowning. At the spring fling, Fat Daddy was standing on the speaker showing out.
Yeah.
And you know, he said he laughed. Fat Daddy, you need to come on back next week. Stop playing around.
Fat Daddy be cutting up now. He show up.
He be showing out. Fat Daddy is daring too. You know, the boys be daring. They be jumping from platforms to platform. He was jumping from the speakers to the speakers out there.
Yeah.
He said, who you learn from, Lacey? You learn from Lacey? What's up, DJ T Master? Fat Daddy say he learned from you. He said,
oh Lord,
Fat Daddy.
But his daddy be singing. RL be cutting up. He learned from RL. His daddy shows up and shows out. Yes, and can hold a note. I thought I was able to hold a note.
Oh, Fat Daddy can hold the notes.
His daddy, RL.
Yeah, he holding notes too. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to get Fat Daddy to come back. I tried to get Fat Daddy to come and bring his daddy. I love his daddy. His daddy.
Yeah.
When his daddy start holding that microphone and be holding it in his hand like that, coming from the back. Yeah. They be showing it. I don't know who's showing out the most now, his daddy or him.
Daddy be showing out. Daddy can throw down. Dad ain't playing with it. I have seen
Fat Daddy trying to keep up with his daddy because his daddy still doing. Watch this, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. What Lacey gonna say? Wait a minute. We're gonna give y'all a little break. Wait a minute.
Well, let me see what they think because they look like I can see something.
We're gonna give y'all a little break. Stay up.
Hey.
People just not off the road. I knew you were
Can you see your comments, Lacey?
I can see them now. Hey, y'all. Okay. Yes, sir, Fat Daddy. Your daddy the man.
Yes, he is.
Thank you. Thank you, Danita.
Hey, Stella.
Oh, is Stella on here? I ain't see Stella. Where's Stella at? It's slow right here.
All right, that's Lacey Groove. Stella Stone, the pie lady, is on here. Stella been working some crazy hours. So Lacey, Stella Stone out there from some part of Georgia. I keep forgetting.
Hey, Stella.
She's my co-host on this show. So Stella used to be on here with me on Thursdays, but she working. Okay, Lacey said, hey, y'all, love me some. And so they on here with you. So we need to get Fat Dad. Fat Dad ain't coming next week. He ain't coming. He gonna be busy somewhere. But listen, y'all see Lacey on tonight. Y'all know that Lacey is the lady that has that voice, and y'all can't deny it. Fat Daddy got the blues. He's right here with me in Dallas, Texas. Y'all know Fat Daddy. He got that voice too. It's sometimes, people out there, they just got it. God gave it to you, right? If he gave it to you, he gave it to you, and can't nobody take that away. And so when there's people out there that wants to be in competition with people that's not in competition with you, that's on them. That's not on you.
Right.
So I say to you, keep doing your thing. I'm in the female genre of music. I like a lot of them, but I do have my favorites. And so I have a favorite that can't nobody say, oh, Lady Coco, why you say it? Because you're my favorite because you're my favorite on many of levels, you see. If I can't learn nothing from you, I can't say that. But I learn, I see, and I know what you got. Fatty, I got the blues. I'm coming soon. Okay, you come soon. Let me know, Fat Daddy, when you coming, because if not, I'm gonna beat you up when I see you. I see him all the time. I hit that and take that pop out. So he coming. But when I see it and I see the talent, I like to support that.
Mm-hmm.
If I say it's an inspiration to me, that's what that is for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for me. And so I can say it's a lot of women out there like Nelly Tiger Travis, long time, I admire her too. She does her thing. She's out there, She's been out there a long time. Karen, she's been out there a long time. I think she called me her twin. We call each other twins.
Right.
Today they said Lacey is your twin, because if I get one more phone call and say, are you in Alabama and I'm in Texas? No, it's Lacey over there, ain't me.
It's so crazy because all of us, even though we all are different, but we all when we all get together, we all get along.
Yes.
And because we're all grown, we're all sisters. At the end of the day, if there's something going on or whatever, hey, we talk to amongst ourselves, or whatever. But we've never had to do that ever. Everything is, hey, everybody just in their own lane.
Is everything. Everything is everything. And let's say if I say that you're one of my favorites, I don't believe that another female artist should say, oh, Lady Coco said Lacey is her favorite. No, you don't do that. I like a lot of you all's music, but I listen to it also. I listen to it if it has meaning to it. Like this song, Juicy Lips, when you posted that man out there with them big old lips, I'm like, what the hell is really going?
Juicy Lip has transformed so many times. It has that song, and it's very important. And this is what I've learned over the years. that it's very important to make songs that you can come back and use 20 years later, or
Yes.
you can still eat off of 20 years or 17 or 18 years later. I'm still eating off of Groove. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate Bruce. Bruce wrote that song. He and Rashida. I take no credit for that song, but I
Mhm.
am very appreciative that Bruce Billups, that he actually wrote that song, and gave it to me to sing, because I've been eating off that song ever since he gave it to me.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? And then
Yes.
I've been eating off of Juicy Lip. Me and Jared did Juicy Lip, and then I've been eating off of Move Something. With even the one with me and Tucker on there. So I mean,
Mhm.
when we start making songs, let's think about making songs that has longevity. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's very,
Yes.
very important to have that, because think about it. Think about the Betty Wrights. They still singing "Tonight Is a Night." That's
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes.
That was a
Yes.
song. That's a song, because
Yes.
that song is still going to this day, and somebody's still getting paid to this day. You see what I'm saying? Look at Johnny Taylor, Lady at the Casino.
Still getting
Okay,
paid.
somebody wrote a song that 30, 40 years later.
And
So
and,
when
and,
you
and,
go,
and, and his granddaughter, Johnny Taylor's granddaughter, ain't playing with you if you mess it up.
that some we got to make songs that's gonna last, that's gonna keep you eating 17, 18, 20 years, 30 years later.
Cause how about the artists rest their soul in peace, still making money. You go to these parties, you go to these events, whatever it is, their music is still being played. And as
Hmm.
soon as you play that song, they jump up, they ready.
Yes.
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And these people are going on, but they still you okay. You go in there and play, go in there and play Tyrone Davis.
Oh.
Go in there and play Mel Waiters and see.
Hmm.
Them people that were sitting down watching everybody, they just looking around. And you play those songs and they jump up.
Right.
So I do love the fact that you have your voice and you do your thing. I love the
Hmm.
fact that Fat Dad is right here in Dallas. Fat Dad I got the blues, because he bring the blues to the people. That's what they want.
Right.
They
And
want
he know how to do it. He know how.
Oh, he know how to do
He
it.
know how to perform.
And,
He know how to bring that look. He can bring that blues straight on to
and who else know how to do it too?
we gotta upgrade now.
Huh?
It's time to upgrade, even though those were songs that and I still eat off to this day, thank God. But it's always good to change. That's why we keep trying to, make music, make music,
What's
make
your
music.
what's your hottest song right now?
I don't know, because the only song I know that probably Groove. I don't know. Well, but I keep hearing people say where the party at. Um, People saying where the party at, but see, where the party at hasn't really caught on. It never really, it
Yes, it
hasn't
did.
caught on. I'm not gonna say it's never gonna catch on, but it hadn't caught on.
It caught on. You was just in Alabama like a few weeks ago. And
That's
that's when I
that's
said
the
party
newest
over here.
song, but we just gotta work that. We just gotta work it. It's weird, because some songs you think that are hot don't be the ones that people start listening to. Like, we never thought in a million years people would be listening to Juicy Lips. We never tried to promote Juicy Lips. Never put nothing, no money, nothing behind Juicy Lips.
But
Juicy
but the
Lips
one for you, right now, which one out of all these songs you have, which one do you think is your hottest one? Your hottest one from you.
I like Chicken and Cheeks.
What
It
is
might
it?
not be the hottest one, but Chicken and Cheeks is my
Which one?
thing.
Which,
That chicken and that Chicken and Cheeks is just
so what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? So y'all know Lazy's music. I believe everybody on here. So we're gonna play Chicken in the what?
in Cheeks.
And the sheet. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 10, She can see y'all comments now because I don't like to do comments like when we first start. So we are towards the end. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need y'all to give me all 10s. If y'all feel like chicken in the who?
And chicken and cheeks. And if that's not it, let's go with where the party at. We'll see how they like that.
Okay, we're gonna do chicken right now. Hold on. Y'all
okay, let's do
on
it.
a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see what y'all say. I need y'all to vote. On a scale of 1 to 10, y'all vote.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna vote on it.
I'm making it not.
Okay, I'm seeing some votes. Mix Master, who is it? It's Lacey DJ Mix Master. Y'all said it too. She said that it too. Y'all see 10? Marilyn said 10. Dallas, Texas say 10. Tennessee say 10. Louisiana say 10. She said tell the truth. That is 10. All right, Clarksville say 10. Y'all just gonna vote on it. Vote on it. On a scale of 1 to 10. Y'all move kind of slow.
What's Aria drinking?
I'm on Florida say 10.
What you got to do, Drake? Huh?
All right. Y'all moving a little bit slow. So we going to, what's the next one, Lacey?
Where the party at?
Did Jerry send that to me today? Let me see. No, that's chicken. Hold on. Let me go to Jerry. Jerry sent me. Jerry kept sending me the chicken though.
Daddy.
Chicken. Jerry sent me so many chickens. Let me see. This one, Lacey.
Hey.
I love this one. That's when you be bagging up.
You know, you can say all big.
Let's see what that sound is.
Kush, kush.
Y'all put on this one. Y'all got that kush?
Dario. What are you doing?
I see a 10. Okay, Dallas giving it a 10. Y'all hold on it. Maryland giving it 10 times 10. Tennessee giving it 10.
Tucker was in on right now one.
Who that?
Tucker.
Tucker on?
Me, Jerry, and Tucker was in on writing that song, Kush Kush.
On the Kush Kush. Okay, you getting some votes on this, so let's keep playing away. We're going to watch the numbers. Okay, Clarksville, Tennessee giving it 10. Florida giving it 10. Y'all vote on it.
be right back.
Start back like this.
I'm coming right back.
Hello, Ella. Hello, Tom.
I'm back.
Lexi, you gotta show them how you do that.
What?
Show them how you do that when you bag it up. Lexi gonna show y'all how she do it. Show them, Lexi.
I don't know what I be doing. What I be doing? Oh.
When you on stage, how you be.
I don't be know. I don't know what I be doing. Seriously.
Lacey, when you be on that stage and this song play right here, you just bag it up a little bit and you jump back a couple of times. I can't do it. I tried to do it one day.
Oh,
I couldn't do it. I tried to do it one time. So
it's like, can you the hold it steady thing? I know
you hold it
about.
steady and you jump back like that. I ain't even got enough hips to do.
Yeah, we don't know what we would do.
So let me see. Did Jerry send that other song you talking about?
Where the party at?
Yeah, where the party at?
If he didn't send that song, then ooh, not the way he was talking about that song. Oh Lord.
Let me see. I'm gonna see. We're gonna play that for y'all. Where the party at? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. How come I don't see it?
He probably got.
That's not it.
That's Groove.
Oh, that is Groove. Yes.
So he didn't send the right one. He didn't send where the party at. And then you still got Omar wrote this song, and I know he ain't gonna send it. He ain't got it. He didn't send it. But it's a couple of songs Omar wrote on there that I don't think we really promoted a lot of.
Let me see something. Jerry sent me chicken. He sent me
chicken and cheeks.
Yes. Then he sent me
Groove, Juicy Lip, Move something.
Yes. He sent me.
Oh Lord, Jerry. Why?
Wait a minute. What is this? There we go.
That's it.
Wait. Okay, so on the scale of 1 to 10. So this is the one outside of, what was that other one? Oh, they already giving you 10. So, okay.
Oh, they like that one.
You already got 2 10. All right, we're going to play it. Y'all got to vote. On the scale of 1 to 10, y'all vote.
Okay, come on, y'all.
I think it's this one.
I don't see no 10s on mine.
I see the 10s. I see the 10s. It's this one.
Thanks, Ari. Go back over there and interview.
Hey. This thing is God. Here. I don't know what you want. I'm sorry.
I don't see no more 10.
Well, I think it's that one.
We didn't get a lot. Did we? I ain't see none. I ain't see no 10. I saw maybe 2.
I seen a bunch of 10s over here. I see
Oh,
10.
for real?
Yeah, I see all 10s. All 10s. So Lacey said she didn't see no 10s. I see all 10s.
You know, it's moving slow on this side. So that means that they like that song better than they do all of them. Well, the
other one.
Chicken and Tea.
You got more 10s on this one. Yeah.
That's because it's more, and people like to dance too, you know.
But too, I saw you do that a couple of weeks ago in Alabama.
Where the party at?
This is where the party at, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, let me see, Lacey Grew, where's the party at? Cause I'm coming 10. Okay, so this diva, I just played her songs yesterday on my live. Don't come for me if you don't want that smoke. She's in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Who is somebody coming? Oh,
Demeter Northern. So, yeah, I did a couple of songs yesterday on my live, and I had my little short, whatever week there was. I had up for $9.
Okay.
So, and you liked it. You said, "Okay, now." You liked it.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
You want to hear her song? Okay.
Yeah, let me hear it.
I'm gonna play your song, girl. Lacey said she want to hear your song. Ooh.
Come on, Danita girl. Come on with it. Come on
with
it.
Girl, send me the. Danita girl. Send that song. Hold on, let me see if I can find Danita.
Hey, we support over here. We support.
No, that's right. Let me see.
Period.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go over here and find Danita. I'm gonna play it for you too, because she's some fire out there. You need to go out there to Clarksville, Tennessee, to the Good People's Lounge, Lacey.
Clarksville, Tennessee. How far is that from Jackson, Tennessee?
Oh, I don't know. Demeter have to say, because I don't know. Hold on. I'm about to find her song for you right now. But you said, okay, now. Let me find that girl right here. Here she go. All right, which one you want to hear? Either one of them?
Yeah, any one of them.
Let me see something she got. Demeter sent me some songs. I think I want you to hear. She got one called Juicy too. Oh,
okay.
Let me see.
Juicy got them going crazy.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go this way. That's how you got the juice. Can you hear it, Lacey?
I hear a little bit. It's a little muffled, but I can hear the beat on it.
Okay, wait a minute. Well, let me go to hold on. Let me go to this one. I'm gonna turn it up. Now go stand. I want to see my places. Can you hear that?
I'm trying to hear. What's she saying?
Tell you who it reminds me of, Lacey.
Huh?
It reminds me of Jack and Neil.
See, I couldn't. It's like it was so. I could hear the music and I could hear a little of her vocals, but I couldn't hear a lot.
You can
So
hear a
it's
lot.
hard for me to say if you know if she sound like Jackie, but I do like that music, and it sounds like she got a pretty.
Let me see. Hold on.
It sounds like she got a pretty good voice. It's just hard for me to hear. You know, it's like it's breaking up.
Yeah, it's probably breaking up because
and now let me ask you this: is she got it on YouTube and stuff like that?
It's on all digital platforms.
Oh, okay.
She's out there. She's out there in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
It's an hour and a half from where you just named.
Okay.
No.
That's
But they say it's a half hour to Clarksville.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm originally from Memphis. That's a homie at that point.
Yeah. She's out that way. And have you heard of Good People's Lounge? Andre, it's a really, really nice club.
Okay.
And this guy have a lot of Southern Soul artists coming out there. The way he have it set up, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, right? And he have a lot of the Southern Soul artists on his wall.
Oh.
So I think he need to bring Lacey out there. What y'all think? Somebody saying 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Okay. Oh,
okay. 2.5 hours. Okay.
I think he need to tap into you because he's bringing a lot of Southern Soul artists. When I was there, I saw Karen on the wall. I saw OB on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
Omar on the wall.
Yes, sir. That's another brother.
It was a few Cold Drink was on the wall.
Yeah.
I can't remember everybody, but his club is really, really nice. It's like a upstairs, downstairs, and you got the main floor. And I didn't see your picture on the wall. So I'm going to be reaching out to that owner and tell him
now I still got to keep grinding at this point. Look like, because some, we got new. I'm not saying he's new, but we still got newer, venues that are being opened, newer places, and some people probably hadn't even heard of me at all.
Oh, it's a lot of people heard of you. I can tell you this. I have mentioned, like when I first got into Southern Soul, I was mentioning a lot of female artists that nobody know. Like, who is that? Who is that? And so your name, though, it rings a bell with a lot of people. It rings even in my family, like my family is from everywhere outside of the city. They're all over like right now. So they have heard of your music and know who you are. Yeah. So it's not like it's everybody that they don't know. Lee Jean, I think it's on here from Beat for George. It's so many people that I know that loves your music. They do. They love your music. So I say, you just keep grinding. And doing what you're doing. Tell us a little bit though about the Blues Is All Right Too. We talked about that backstage, and we also spoke of the pandemic, and you're not new to the Blues Is All Right Too, but I see you back on the flyer. Tell us a little bit about that.
No, I'm not new to that, to the Blues All Right. I've had dates, several times before, and that was. And I think even when Betty Wright was living, we did some shows. We was on Blues All Right tour with Betty Wright. So I'm not new to the Blues All Right, but I think the dates that we did get, we got quite a bit of dates before COVID, Um, and then once COVID hit, I think none of us could, get out and do anything at that point in time. So,
Right.
so I think I had like about seven, maybe 7 dates, 7, 8 dates. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So when after COVID hit, then it was just a matter of them trying to try to figure out, where we can actually go, where they can go with that show. um and then trying to give people some of the dates that they actually gave to them but couldn't make it, so they're trying to be in the process of giving those shows back. But yeah, I've been on some Blues I Write tours. Yeah,
Right. I
I'm
kind
not
of,
new
I
to it. I'm
kind of
not new.
figured that too. I knew you weren't new because you're out there, and
Yeah,
when you're out there, sometimes people say, "Oh, wow, this person is," but it's good, to
yeah,
have you on the set tonight to even talk about like
yeah,
all of these shows that you've been on. I'm not surprised by none of when I came to what was it this year? I can't even think. I can't even keep up with all these names like the
mhm,
Super Bowl Sundays. You've been there,
yeah,
and so all of the shows that I know that's very prominent with Mel and all those guys. I know you've been on those shows. So now to resurface and bring it back so
yeah,
people know, that you're a part of all of this. And I like
yeah,
the fact, that you came on saying that, you all had to really grind to get to where
yeah,
you are today. And so it's just a
definitely.
lesson to what would you say to these people that's out here new, wanting to be a part of this thing, especially called Southern Soul? Because from what I see, before you answer that, but what I see in Southern Soul, a lot of people do not understand the business. They don't. And so that's why they come out here and they bump heads with themselves, not so much with the promoters, because those promoters that's putting their money out there, their money
Hmm.
means everything to them because they're trying to give money so they can make their money back. And so when you come out here with the foolishness of it, they're gonna bypass you anyway. So give them the business aspect of what does it take for you to be seen and known and get that respect.
Well, I mean, it's different now because all you got to do is go on social media now to be known or whatever. And that's the easiest thing. But during the time, um, when I started, it there, we had MySpace, but it wasn't big like that. But you had to grind. You definitely have to grind. You just got to go out and you can't expect I didn't expect money off just off the whim. I just didn't. I didn't expect because I knew that you got to give in order to receive. So I was giving and I was going out, we was paying, money, to on this road, to go out here and perform for free.
Mm-hmm.
But in the process of it, I was getting known. I'm still getting something, even though it may seem, oh, she did all this and went all over the world for free. Girl, I ain't doing all that, but I was still getting, and then I was building relationships. It is
Mm.
so important. Oh my God. I can't stress that enough, to build relationships with people, with radio people, with your fans. And it is so, it is so important to do that. A lot of people say, well, we don't need radio, but well, you may not now. You
You
may
may
not
not
now.
now, but before you did.
But before you did, and you just never know where you may be later. You know what I'm saying? You know where
Mm.
it's like you know where you've been, but you don't know where you're going. So
Okay.
we formed relationships with people, and then that's why I still work. Even and I know we got a lot of newcomers, and shout out to all the newcomers that are out here. But at the end of the day, I still work. I gotta be in Milwaukee this weekend, next weekend. So I'm still working because we build relationships from way back.
Yeah.
We didn't try to, we didn't try to overcharge them. When I did start making money, I was making $500. I was
Wow.
making $500, and I mean, it may have, I know it had been over a year before I could even see some money coming in, and when I started making money, it was like $500, and I was doing a whole show $500.
$500. Wow.
Yes,
I hope
ma'am.
y'all hear this.
I was doing a whole show, and
For
a lot of now,
$500.
now it's different. It is totally different now. And they not most of the artists that are coming out. Most of the time, they want money. They want to get paid. I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, if you got to get that music out there where people are hearing you, where they know you can draw the money that you're asking for,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody's saying that you can't get paid. It's just a matter of building that relationship with people. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna do this right here, and get my name out there. And then the next time I come back, hey, they
Right.
ought to be able to throw me a little something, throw me a little change, throw me something. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a lot of people just, they don't, it's just different. It's different, and I get it. I get both
They
of it.
don't they don't understand the process of this
Yeah.
thing. You're saying like, okay, I got $500 for a whole show. And now if you look at your whole show right now, like
Mm-hmm.
on the set with um 7 men versus one female, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
that female got to work harder,
Oh, yes.
harder than those.
Because it's a male dominant. Southern soul is all about men. It's just male dominant and a handful of women. So when you're on a show, because the women that ain't coming out supporting women like that,
Not
I
at
get a
all.
lot of support from women, and I appreciate all my sisters that have been supporting me over the years. But I know that the men kind of carry a lot of the, a lot of the weight. They
Yes,
carry a
they
lot.
do. Yes, they do.
They
And I'm
do.
gonna tell you something about them. A lot of them don't even care for each other, but they hold it down. They know how, some way or another, the men hold it down. And so when the women get to the point where, you know what? Hey, that's my diva sister. And we got to hold this thing down too. But it'll take a long time coming before they can say and even get to where you are today. So I believe, you coming on the Queens of Words podcast now, because this is not a Southern Soul interview. Yeah, I just said I was so over it. I put it on a different platform, and it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman come on. You're speaking your truth, but it is the truth. And
Yeah.
so when they can understand that truth is what it is, it's just
Hmm.
that simple. So you being out there doing this thing forever, pretty much, a little decade of it, telling them that you came in doing these shows, traveling up and down the road for free. And then all of a sudden you do get paid, you're getting $500 for a whole show.
Hmm.
They're saying, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't got no money to put me. Don't nobody even know you. Don't nobody know you. Don't nobody even care to know you until you keep getting out there and get your feet wet and it's
Yeah.
soaked. Those socks got to be soaked, right?
Yeah.
For that remote to say, okay, because believe you me, they sit back and watch everything on social media. So social media has made it a platform where if you out there and you putting your talent on social media, they see you.
Yeah. And then the most important thing, and this is how we keep, it's like we keep friendship. We so mild. Jerry and I, we mild temper. I probably got the worst temper compared to him, but we just so laid back, and I don't deal with the extra stuff. But what I do know is, we always try to make sure the promoter eat.
Mm. Say that
We
again.
we try to make we definitely want to make sure that the promoter eats. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's our goal is my goal is for all of us to make money. You know what I'm saying? That's what we normally strive to do. We want to see them eat, so we're not gonna go in and try to just take
Did
every
you
dime,
say, did you
every
say,
nickel, every
wait,
penny.
did you say, let's do this for the record. Did you say that you all want to see the promoter eat?
Oh, definitely. Definitely want to see him eat because his main goal is to profit. He's trying to profit. We trying to make money. He's trying to profit. But if I come in there, you know, the X amount of dollars or whatever, and I'm not drawing it, then he's gonna lose. But I'm gonna come home with my money, and he gonna lose. So he still gotta, pay to do the club. He gotta pay for security. He may have to. I know the sound man. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, and I get it. See, I get the assignment. So and I'm okay. I'm okay. But
I
hey,
guarantee you this. I guarantee you this, Diva. I won't hear this again. I won't hear this again that an artist actually said publicly that I want to see the promoter eat. Now, they may come back and repeat it, but this is the first time coming from an artist saying, we want to see the promoter eat. Because 9 times out of 10, those artists don't care who eat as long as they're eating. They don't look at the sacrifice that the promoters put in.
Right. Well,
sometimes they don't.
And let me say this. If you okay, I might be going too far.
No, say it. Say it.
No, I'm just gonna leave it alone because I'm just gonna be quiet.
But if you don't speak your truth, nobody
right.
nobody will never know. So I feel like speaking your truth, it helps a lot of people, because sometimes what you say, the next person we're gonna feel and say, oh no, I'm not gonna say it. But I don't think it's gonna hurt anyone.
Right.
Because you've been out there for a long time and you know the strategy to get to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, and then too, that's not to, to downplay, because, you do, and I'm not saying all promoters, but sometimes they, sometimes they'll be like, oh, okay, well, how much you charge, blah, blah, blah. And then when you start looking at what everybody else is charging, you be like, okay, they don't really mind paying those, those prices, because they feel like that they're gonna win, and then they're gonna be able to, go home and eat. But I also think too, if you give it to them, then they're gonna take it anyway. I wouldn't you?
Yes, I would take it anyway. Yeah.
So I mean, to come at that, on that defense too. I mean, you just gotta know. You just gotta know. Know what you're doing. Know their worth. Know what they can do. Before you make decisions. But everybody has to do what they know was best for them. I don't know. What I worry about is Lacey.
Right.
I don't have that energy. I hear a lot of stuff, but I just don't have that energy to be worried about somebody else.
No, because it will drain you and it will burn you. But I look at it this way. So let's say the promoter versus the artist. It has to go hand in hand out of respect. So the artist respect the promoter most definitely have to respect the artist, right? It goes hand in hand, and you're not in the same seat, but when you really put it all together, this promoter wants to make their contribution, and so does the artist. And so when the respect is there, you shouldn't really have those situations. Now, I have seen situations where the artist showed up, the promoter wasn't like they were supposed to be. I just saw last weekend, right here in my own city, that a big time artist come in and didn't get his compensation, and he came back out there. He talked about it, and he was very calm. He was very calm about it, and he was like, me and my team, we just couldn't do it because the promoter didn't compensate us on the back end like they were supposed to. So what do? Do the artists go out there and just bust you out like that? Or do they come back and say, we came to work, my team is here, and it didn't go down like it was supposed to go down? So now you got the fans pissed off, you got the artist looking stupid as hell, and you got, the promoter looking stupid as hell, and you got the artist like, I came all this way to do my job, and now I'm not being compensated like I'm supposed to be compensated. So now you got a whole big broil of all of this stuff that goes on. Who's right and who's wrong? So it's just like, listen, people, business is business. My father have always said, business is business.
Mm-hmm.
It's pleasure. You cannot even be friends with the people that's supposed to be in this seat of business versus, hey, you bringing me in, I'm coming. I'm
Right.
coming. So now when I get here, you're not prepared for me.
Yeah, but and then with that, I think the promoter, once he knew prior to the show going forward, or before the show, got started, or before he
You
should
know,
have known at that point that he was not going to be able to, um, give the back end or whatever. So that should have been a conversation, or something should have been said, canceled, or I don't know. But I mean, why would you let an artist come all the way there and then you don't have the back? You see what I'm saying?
the
It's
thing
like,
about it is, I'm gonna tell you something, and LJ don't mind because LJ is bold with it.
oh, LJ is cool.
Yeah, but a couple of years ago, that happened to him. He set up his band, and he's ready to work. And this
Right.
particular doesn't have what they're supposed to have. So okay, he
Mm-hmm.
talked, blah blah blah. LJ don't go live on nobody like that. He's calm. So when he go
Right.
live and he speak on it, this person is there bumping their gums, right? All he
Right.
was, give me my back end. I'm here. I'm ready to work. I got my team. So you can't even give what you're supposed to give on the back end. So now here you go, here you go, here you go. That promoter never came back out, not one time, to do one show after that, because you cannot sabotage a person that you have booked for your event, and you cannot compensate them like you're supposed to. So now when you find an artist come back and say, hey, listen, do not deal with this promoter, guess what? It's going to shut you down as a business person because you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
See, I don't. I I don't believe in bashing people, and I don't know, just call me a softy, call me sensitive, whatever. I just don't believe in bashing them, or trying to say, hey, don't deal with this promoter. And we've gotten that, we've heard, we've gotten, we've heard other people say, well, that guy didn't pay us, but we got paid. So, but I'm not gonna go and tell other people,
Not
or
to do it.
try to, right, because they have to, I just don't want to mess up the credibility, or whatever they had, or whatever they have, you know. I just wouldn't do that part. But, I don't know
But
if
that's why,
everybody do.
that's why you're lazy though. So you see what you're saying now. That's different. That the lady versus the male, the alpha versus the, you see. So that's the difference, because
Yeah, but
these,
everybody do things differently. Now I did. Now I have been on. So I came on social media one time, and I went somewhere, because in order for me to go somewhere and take it to because social media is not the place for me to air out any
dirty
business,
laundry.
any dirty laundry, clean laundry at all, because my business, and whatever's going on, then I think we should be grown enough to handle it. But I've been on there one time. Yes, I
I
did,
saw
and
you one time. I saw you one time.
it, when I tell you they rubbed me the wrong way, I was rubbed all the way down with no grease the wrong way.
I
And
only saw you one time too, and I haven't seen it no more.
and because it was publicly done, and I said, okay, since you want to do this, then okay, let's do it. But then, once I got it off my chest, I went online. I was just that angry, and then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just chilled and just talked to him like I talked to him, and I talked to him, but I probably should have did that versus going on, social media, because that's what they be wanting. They be wanting all this extra
Yeah, they
drama. I'm
want
not
it.
about to
They
give you
want
no
it.
show. If
They
when I
want
give
it.
you a show, it's gonna be a show that you done paid, that a promoter done booked me for, and you gonna come and see me sing on that stage. But for me to get on here and just go and
You're right. That's what they want. And so sometimes it can dampen your character if you do it. Let's say you did it one time, because I only saw you do it one time. And
yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
you saw it. that's been some years.
And that's the only time. That's the only time I saw you, but you were still professional about it. You talked about it, and you moved on. And nobody came back and said nothing. I ain't see nobody come and say nothing. Nothing.
Nobody said nothing else.
I guarantee you, he know the next time not to do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That is not, it just, but anyway, at the end of the day, I just think a lot of stuff, could be handled differently. Social media can be,
Ooh,
it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing.
ooh, it can be. Ooh.
Ooh, it can be something serious. It's whatever you make it.
Yes, it is. But with yourself, your professionalism, you come out there to work. You
Right.
show. Even I've seen you do your sound check and all that. Your sound check is almost just like it's showtime. And so
Right.
that's why I give you all the respect that I give you. Now, you're going to have to come back again, because this podcast is basically for women, but men come on there too. As long as they support us,
Right.
we do. That's just what it is, because it can help a whole lot of females out there today that's lost. It's a lot of them that are lost, and then they
Right.
fall off. They just literally fall off the face of the world. They fall off.
Well, they give up. And
Mhm.
especially if they're not making money to compensate for the money that they're losing on the road. They may have to take off their job. They got kids that they need to take care of, and then they're gonna ride all the way around the country for free. Some women ain't doing that. I'm serious. But I'm just blessed to have had and Jerry Jerry to put that money behind me, so that way I still had money to get somebody to keep my boys while I travel, and sometimes I would bring my boys with me. You know what I'm saying? So I still had help. But if you don't have help, and trust me, I totally understand how it is that you want to do something so bad. You want to get out here and you want to sing, you want to do what you see everybody else doing, because you got skills, but you can't do it because you ain't got the money, you ain't got the finances to be coming all across the Timbuktu, to try to promote yourself and whatever. I get it. That's hard. It was hard for me. It was. But then, when Jerry came along, it was like, okay, thank you, Lord. I was like,
You done fixed it, Jesus. You fixed it.
Lord, look, it's a song. I ain't gonna even act. Hold up, anyway. Look, and every time I be talking to Jerry, I be like, that just brings me to a song. I know the Lord will make a way.
Sing it, lady.
Yes, he will. Now that part is true. And I tell Jared, I say, you know what? That just bring me to a song. When God had made a way for me, and he done did something, or he done brought somebody into my life, however, which way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get to that song. I said, well, that just bring me. So, but you have to believe that he will make a way for you.
He will make a way. He will
make a way.
He made a way for you. And I've heard you say it before, like he made a way. And I love your gospel side too, because you got a whole nother side. People, I don't even know why people don't be listening to everything. I listen to everything. So your gospel side, your Southern soul side, your R&B side, your soul side, you got all the sides. See, everybody don't have that, but you do. You do. So, sometimes God, he just blessed us to be on all, I'm going to say all circular outlets. And that's you. And so for you to be in the seat that you're in today, girl, it's just a blessing. And it's such an amazing outlet to see someone like yourself. And I've never seen you call anybody different when it comes to the females since I've met you besides diva. And that's
They
what
divas. They divas. And and I got that term from listening to Beyonce all the time, and I know, but I always said diva is a female version of a hustler.
it is.
Men get out here and hustle all the time, but a diva gonna hustle too.
Mm-hmm.
She got to get out here and grind for hers. I'm just being honest. We grind for hours.
Yes,
And
yes.
I support all the the divas that's out here. Every last one. I support y'all and keep grinding because y'all are divas. Especially
Yes.
for the
But
ones that's really doing
my
it.
organization is called the Southern Soul Blue Heart Divas. And
Okay
so
now.
5 years strong, we've been
Okay
doing it.
now.
Cheryl Jackson is one of them.
Okay.
She's one of them. So, and when I hear you say diva just took my bones. But I got that from Lacey, that diva part.
It's diva. But I get a lot of people. I've heard people that say, "Oh, she's so bougie. Oh, she just bougie." And when they get to know me, they be like, "Oh, okay, it's really not. No, she's really not that. It's not that I'm bougie. I'm just careful with who I deal with, who I, what I'm saying. But as far as coming in on a post, if it's something that I like that I see, I'm gonna come in. I ain't gonna, never be like, oh, she just. No, I'm commenting on my sisters. And I don't mind encouraging my sisters. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm here to do. You see what I'm saying? So bougie, you might think I am, and I might be. I don't know, but I'm only, I only deal with certain people because I don't
I
like
know,
drama.
me too. I had a couple of guys tell me that, oh, she's so bougie. And then
Yeah,
they meet my children and say, no, my mom is
yeah,
not bougie. She just deal with certain people. So if you
yeah. I just don't want that
bougie, then
drama.
I don't have time for that drama. I just tell you what it is, and that's just what that is. Because I'm not
Yeah,
gonna play with you. I'll cut you right to the cloth. I'm gonna cut you to the cloth. And so
yeah.
when I cut you to the cloth and say, "Oh, I don't like Lady Coco because she's full of drama," it ain't no drama. I
Right.
just call you on the string that I see you on, and you're gonna probably fall off because your string is so thin. That's just what that is.
You ain't never heard that.
You're on a thin string. You're the whole thing, and you're gonna fall off. You remember that movie? What's that movie with Eddie Murphy? That boy, what was that movie? Coming to America. Was it Coming to America? With that little boy, he had that little the water, and he was walking on that little thin.
Oh,
Diva. They be falling off left and right. I can't catch them all.
yeah, but
And when you fall, you got to get back up. If you don't get back up, you just dead.
that's it.
Because you wasn't supposed to be up there anyway.
But I'm a firm believer in supporting my sisters, though. I definitely want to, that I don't mind. It just don't bother me,
Do
to support.
you see these little blue hearts coming? My group is the blue heart. Do you see all them blue hearts on there? Can you see that?
I can't see blue hearts.
You can't see the blue hearts. They give you a lot of blue hearts.
Oh, for real? I can't see
Yeah,
it.
Cheryl Jackson's a blue heart diva. You got Biden's a
Yeah.
blue heart diva. It's a bunch of them. And when you see them blue hearts on Facebook, now don't everybody in a blue heart diva because I ain't playing with them. I don't know. They cut their strand. They fell off long.
They string was too thin. Y'all might have to use that one.
This string is too thin. If they ain't got no string like yours, because Lacey, I'm telling you, if y'all go to all digital platforms,
Yeah.
y'all can see Lacey there. Lacey is and when you be singing, you just be singing to. I promise you be singing to the glory of God. I don't know what you be doing.
Girl, I do be singing. I be so happy. Y'all just don't
You
know.
be
When I listen to
singing
them
though.
songs, I be so happy. I be excited to be. I don't know.
And then I think your granddaughter, see, I be watching. I think your granddaughter gonna come right behind you singing too. She coming.
To my Zaria. She's
Zaria,
over here now.
you know, I have a granddaughter named Zaria too. She ain't singing though, but
For
Zaria,
real.
I got a whole Zaria, yeah. But your
We
Zaria gonna be singing. She ain't playing with you.
I be having to train her. She be like, "No, I just want to sing." I said, "Okay, let's go." And so we go in here and we'll go in there and start listening to music, or I start training her. The most important thing is breathing, and I tell her all the time, in order to get these notes out, you have to know how to breathe
How old
correctly.
is she?
Zaria is 5. You 5, right? 5.
She 5. Oh wow, Zaria coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
She
about
go.
it. She coming. So
Look,
I know I
she
gotta
come.
let you go. Wait,
She,
I gotta let you go because it's getting late now. This
is
man,
it what time? I done got lost in the time
girl, it's
myself.
almost 10 o'clock. So tell
What?
us, yes, we've been having fun. So, and all these people done stayed on here for you too.
Oh Lord, oh we so glad. I'm so happy, y'all. Y'all just don't know y'all done made my night.
Yeah, they staying on here for you. So tell us your next upcoming. Oh, you got everybody talking to you on here. Yes, ma'am.
I can't see nobody. That's the crazy
Click
thing.
on your comments.
But I did. It's like my computer is so slow. I can't even move it up, down. I'm
Well, you're gonna
serious.
have to go back later tonight or
Y'all
tomorrow.
don't be mad because I did not respond. It's not that trying to be funny. I just
They
ain't
giving
see
you a lot
y'all.
of blue hearts. You got some California people on here giving you some blue
Hey,
hearts. Yes. Memphis,
California. Hey, knows
California,
how to
Memphis,
find.
Tennessee, Florida, Texas, Maryland. You got a lot of people on here.
And they stayed on here that long.
All this
Oh,
time.
wait.
Yes, they still here. They still. So tell everybody your next upcoming shows.
The next one is Milwaukee. That's next weekend. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And
Okay,
then
Felicia, you heard that? Felicia is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
yep, I'll be in Milwaukee this week, this next weekend, not this weekend coming up, but next weekend. And then that following weekend, I'll be in New Orleans with Captain Charles for Thanksgiving. I'll be there on Thanksgiving.
Okay. And then where you gonna be after that?
And then December, I can't remember those dates, but they're there. I just can't remember them. But I'll be somewhere. I don't know exactly where.
Well,
Those
just
are
when
the
you
two.
when you go back and see this live, you just put it on
Move,
there like
Zaria.
this where you gonna be. Look at Zaria walking back there. Look at
Girl,
Zaria.
she is. She needs to be asleep. I should have called her mom so she come.
She wanna be singing. Zaria wanna come on and sing. Come on in, Zaria.
Zari want to come and sing.
Come on, Zaria. Come sing to us. There she go. Hey, Lacey, baby. Hey, Zaria. She's so cute.
You say thank you.
Zaria, you gonna sing? Zaria
What you
looking
gonna
like
sing?
don't y'all bother me.
What you
Sing,
gonna sing?
Zaria. She like, who are them people?
Zari said she trying.
They say, hey, cutie.
Say hi. Say hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Zaria.
You gotta open like your mouth and say hello. You scared? You nervous? Okay.
She said she ain't. They saying, hey, Zaria.
Okay.
Well, Lacey, I'm not gonna keep you, but will you promise to come back again? Because this podcast is for women.
And you know what? I had like a little radio show years and years ago when I
You
first
did?
got the. Oh yes, yes.
What
I
happened
did,
to it?
and Jerry still got some of the. He got some of the recordings because I think I remember interviewing Brado. I interviewed. I want to say I interviewed Trey Williams, but
What?
yeah, he did. Yeah, we've done so much.
Girl, come on back on here with us and do some of this stuff because this is like a queen. And it's nominated too. It's nominated.
Really?
Yeah.
And we've been thinking about a podcast. That's why I did my wall with the
It's
3D.
beautiful. Lacey, it's a seat for you. It's a seat for you. Come back. Because now I come on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you can't do both days, just tell me what day you want to come and they gonna come.
Okay.
Yeah, when you got
Yes, ma'am, Diva.
See, but when you got time, just say, hey, Coco, I'm coming on with y'all Tuesday or Thursday. Will you do that for me? I'm gonna be reaching out to Jeremy and say, hey, tell Lacey we need her Tuesday.
Okay.
Thursday, it's closer to the weekend. So
Right. Okay.
So if you want to come on with us on a Tuesday, come on. Because we're just talking really. I wanted to get you by yourself tonight, but the podcast situations, I'll come on your podcast. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
One thing though, I think you would do good having your own setup for a podcast.
Yeah.
I really do.
That is something that we've been thinking about.
Yeah, but until you get ready, come on here with me and the other divas, because it's a couple of us that comes on and we just be chopping it up.
Y'all just be chopping it up.
Yeah, we ain't talking about nobody. We just did. Y'all want to see Lacey come back? Let me see what you say.
That is it.
Do y'all want to see
long
Lacey?
As we ain't talking about nobody, then
I'm
all for everything else.
No, we ain't talking. Let's see what y'all want to see Lacey come back on the Queenz of Royalty podcast. Let me see what they say. Let me see what they say.
Lord.
They giving hard. They said, yep. Demeter is from Clarksville. Everybody's saying yes right away. They saying yes.
Okay.
They said, come back, Lacey. Come on, Lacey. Yes. Look at this. California say yes.
I appreciate y'all.
Tennessee say yes. Florida say yes. Who else saying? Who is that?
Florida in the house.
Yeah, they saying yes. I think it's a good thing too. Yes.
I look so fat on here. I'm gonna have to go ahead on and get back something in the gym.
What you looking at, Lacey?
I'm looking at this other thing. I don't pay me no mind right now.
Oh Lord. Girl,
but the Lord will make a way.
So they saying yes, they want you to come back.
Okay.
That's what they saying. They want you to come back. So
right.
we gotta let Lacey go. She got her grandbaby over there.
Ain't it? She just
they give you all the blue hearts. Everybody giving you blue hearts.
Thank y'all so much. I had a blast though. Thank you so much.
You are so amazing. And I hope you go find you a wig like this one for your next.
Girl, I need one. Oh,
This was the last one they had in that darn store.
Oh, I need one. But you know what I did? I had this girl, Angela. Her name is Ashley Dixon down in Montgomery. That's supposed to lay my hair when we did DJ Trucker.
Oh, girl, I saw it. She is good.
I still got it in now. You know, I got to watch it out. Huh?
That's the same hair?
Same hair. Girl, I got to watch it now. It's about time.
Well, you tell that same Angela to go find it right there.
That baby, Ashley is something serious. She's that because I'm rough on wigs and hair and all that kind of stuff. I buy stuff, and I'm serious. Next thing you know, it been thrown it in the garbage. But when I tell you that sister slayed this here, and then I bought this hair out of Georgia.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you go find it's platinum. This little piece, this called platinum.
That's gorgeous.
So you go tell Ashley you want that platinum right across the front. Put this side on. Do the side on, because I can flip this one.
Don't make me act up now, because if when I get a new hairstyle, I don't be knowing how to act when I be on stage. I just be going all over the place. I be shaking my hands.
I want you to shake it. You tell Ashley you need the platinum in the front. A lot of platinum, and just the same style she did. Put some platinum in there. I can see it right now. Look, I can see it right now.
Right now.
Right now. But Lacey, they saying they want to see you come back on this thing.
Okay.
So it's an open podcast. We got a nice, beautiful flyer and video going. So if you willing to come back and just sit in with us until you get your podcast going and we come on your side of town, come on back.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate the invite.
Lacey, you gonna come back?
Huh?
You gonna come
back?
Yeah,
I might come back though, like another one of those days, like Tuesday or something like that. I might come back.
I want to invite you back next Tuesday. I'm gonna give you a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna text Jerry Flood and I'm say, Jerry, tell Lacey come on back.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do. So y'all get some love to Lacey.
Love y'all.
Lacey, we love you, girl. Keep doing your thing and keep doing your juicy fruit. Wait a minute. Can I take y'all out on a song of Lacey?
Did you say juicy fruit? I used to pass out juicy fruit gum.
I'm not gonna play nothing for you. Nothing. Just know this. Just know this, that you are one of my most favorites, and you right there with Lady Coco.
Thank you. I appreciate
Just know
you.
that. And just know that I tell a lot of people about you. Just know that.
Thank
and
you.
so when you decide to come back, I want you to come back. Because it's just, it's going to be a sisterhood. Probably have 2 or 3 women sitting up here. And we ain't talking about nobody. We just chopping it up and having fun.
We just chopping it up. That's all. That's it.
And I would love to see you get your podcast going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's
serious.
what I need to do.
I would love to see you get your podcast going, and I'm coming over there. But until you get it, I'm going to just invite you to come back over here.
All right, sis. I appreciate
So work on it.
I will. I am.
And I think you're going to have the whole world over there.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and listening to us. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Lady Coco. You are the diva, for real.
You are the diva. Diva.
Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. Good night, everybody. And thank y'all for tuning in. That was Lacey, the one and only Lacey. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. Good night. If I can get y'all off of this thing, I'm going to get y'all off. Hold on. We're going to end it right here. Y'all have a good night. Everybody have a good night. All right. I'm trying to get y'all out of here.